Hello, everybody. I am MadMegaX381, and welcome to this installment of the Mega Man 3 Any Tournament. Pardon. So, this is a match between prisi and Ppotdot, and just real quick, because we're running a little late, I want to get a little bit of explanation from where everybody came from. This is a losers bracket round 5 match, and it's a best of 3. And so from this point, it is loser goes home. I'll talk about how everybody got there and everything a little bit later. Like I said, we are running a little behind, so I am going to make sure that we're all set to go here. And hopefully we're going to be good to go here. I'll return in a minute or two after I talk to our racers, make sure that they're ready to go, and we'll get moving along here as quickly as we can. Alright, everybody. This is Mad Mega X381 again. Welcome. Sorry about that, a little bit of a delay. I think we're set up now here behind the scenes. So we should be getting started here momentarily. I just spoke to our racers. They're ready to go. They're excited. So, as I was saying earlier, I can describe a little bit of how our racers got here. This is the losers round, round 5 of the Mega Man 3 Any Tournament. And we are, let's see, Prisi arrived here by arriving in losers round 4 by defeating Sage Hero, and that's where he finds himself now. He had fallen previously to, let's see where his loss was, to Madu in round 3 of the top bracket, after he had defeated myself and Borden, and he was awarded a bye into round 2. He is so our runners start off by 2 different routes immediately. Prisi opting for top route, while Ppotdot opts for magnet first. You can get pretty both are relatively comparable in terms of total time. But the top route is a little bit faster, as it eliminates some of the randomness that you can incur from Magnet Man and a few other advantages of some of the weapons that you get earlier. So, you see Prisi makes short work of the first cat. He's on his way through to the second cat. Very likely, Prisi is famous for teeth mashing. So that is very likely how he's taking out those cats. Single block slides on his way up here to face this final top dispenser. Single block slides in this game are a little dangerous. Mega Man 3, like every Mega Man game, has slightly unique slide mechanics, and in Mega Man 3, when you initiate a slide, you can't jump out of it for 8 frames. And it's not much more than 8 frames for Mega Man to slide from one edge of a block to the other. So they're a little scary, but Prisi makes them look easy, as does Ppotdot. So these are high-level runners. And Prisi makes short work of Top Man, and it looks like Ppotdot has done the same to Magnet Man. And Prisi will walk away here with top spin, while Ppotdot is awarded the magnet missile. Alright, moving on. The second Robot Master for Prisi here is Shadow Man, with Ppotdot opting for Hard Man. Largely this is in order of weakness. It's really a decision on which boss you'd prefer to fight. For these, once you've decided on who you're going to fight first, the route's kind of largely decided. We see Prisi's first encounter with Breakman make short work of Proto Man. Into this section with the eyeballs and the grenades, which I think is one of the most... you can spend a lot of time on this sequence. You can work on it and save or lose time all the time. It's a pretty interesting screen for sure. And so this is really the big added difficulty of top first, is this sequence right here with these parachutes. It's very easy to not make it across a jump, because when you contact a parachute with the top spin, it can move Mega Man around a little bit, and so it makes it very easy to lose full length jump distance and fall into a pit there. And Prisi makes short work of Shadow Man here. And if we move over to Ppotdot, we see he's just avoided some bees. and he gets to have his second fight with Breakman. This one in a slightly more awkward fight arena. And he'll get to have a meeting with Hardman, who is an interesting boss fight for sure, because you set it up to take damage in an attempt to avoid time wasting that normally when Hardman contacts the ground during an attack, it freezes the screen. So you're trying to avoid having a few seconds of time where Mega Man's unable to move. Finishing Hardman, Ppotdot gets the Hard Knuckle, and we see prisi making his way to Gemini Man. And you'll see he jumped through a plug-looking thing in Gemini Man's stage. We hear Proto Man's whistle, and then the music stops. This is one of a few music despawns that we try to do. This one has the unique side effect of changing these dispensers to look like parts of Snake Man's stage, as well as cutting the music. So all we hear are the sounds of Mega Man's footsteps and shots. But you'll see prisi here is using these single block slides in a few locations. He's doing this to help not have these fireflies or dragonflies come by and tag him from behind as he's moving along. All right, and the musical return here in just a second as Gemini Man appears on screen. So the ideal fight with Gemini Man here, you're trying to hit both Gemini Men at the same time if you can help it, and do double damage with the Shadow Weapon. And so with that, prisi will collect the Gemini Laser, right as Ppotdot's arriving in Top Man stage. 2 shots of Hard Knuckle, a third and a fourth, and that's the end of Top Man. Really nice fight by Ppot there. He'll get top spin, and he'll move on to Shadow Man stage, I believe, after he regains stage selectability. See prisi on his way to Needle Man stage. Switches to Gemini, take out the porcupines here early. And then back to Buster to make his way through these next sequences here. Very nice movement there. So we see Ppot making another appearance of Breakman here. He mashes him down and gets him before he even has a chance to make to that far wall. It's a pretty solid fight for sure by Ppotdot. He comes to this hologram stage where you can't see what you're doing, but you remember it. prisi has arrived at Needle Man. 2 slides, a jump. Very nice kill, pretty quick. It's one of the shorter levels in the game, and Needle Man's gone. And we see on Ppotdot's screen the big difference between Top first and Magnet first. This sequence here with the magnet missiles is much less scary than with Top. Can squeak right on through there, fire away. No drops, very clean. And Shadow Man is put down. Absolute banger here with Snake Man's music. Taking advantage of the fact that when you pause this game, things on screen as the pause menu comes up and leaves, I think it's something around 30 frames, I think, somewhere in that neighborhood, of action that can occur. prisi using that to his advantage on the first screen as he clips through the big snakes. very nice movement here as the game notably lags here. That's one of those screens where it's just fastest to kind of move along with it. Gets the jump through the little space there on the ladder. Very nice. As for who's presently in the lead, it's a little hard to tell as they're using different routes. I'd say prisi's probably a little ahead at present. So we see one of the uses of Jet here. When Mega Man is off screen, or when he's not riding Jet specifically, you don't use Rush Jet energy. So you can stretch a very small amount of Rush energy a long way. Here, Prisi gets a fight with Snake Man here. Very clean, very nice fight. Ideal pattern, I believe. See Ppotdot making his way through his section of Gemini Man. Ooh, dangerous sequence there. Let's see, and alright, Prisi making his way to Magnet Man, who Ppotdot fought almost 10 whole minutes ago. Oh, Ppotdot takes a fall against Gemini Man. Generally, because you're trying to hit both copies, you're trying to, sort of shoot left and right, and it's very easy to get hit by by things there in that case, and Ppot was low on health there, so it was a tough situation. Prisi having very clean movement through this opening portion of Magnet. Nice fall here. Some nice use of... this is one of the other advantages of having Rush Jet, is that you can avoid these Yoku blocks, which saves a little bit of time for sure. See if we get a little rush jump there, a little tight spawn window. The Magnet fight is significantly less long when you have Shadow Blade. It takes 4 hits and makes quick work of Magnet Man. As Ppotdot is making his way through Needleman's stage. Gets hit by a porcupine here. We'll see what his strat is dealing with these Hammer Joes. Got caught on the ladder. The ladders in this game are very difficult, I find. I think that they're some of the most difficult ladders in Mega. Either you have to slide down them a little bit more, or you have to walk down them a little more than you think before you can jump off of them. Oh no! Ppotdot with the missed laser. And just stands there. Excellent kill. Prisi mashing the first monkey down, using Rush Coil to make his way up this ladder a little faster. See how he elects not to switch to Buster here, just taking advantage of the fact that you can summon Rush, and while sliding, press start to desummon him. It's a way to save a little bit of time. Just absolutely excellent fight against Breakman there. You need to be quite close with the Shadow Blade. Just mashed right through him. Very, very nice. Very nice hard man kill there. Just set prisi ends in the center, and hard man very close to the center as well when he dies. Pot looks like he's coming here to the end of Sparkman's stage, which looks far scarier than it really is. Just don't slide on the elevators and you're largely going to be a-okay. Yeah, prisi is on absolutely astounding pace right now. He's really fast. What marks the end of Sparkman. Collects Spark Shock. While prisi elects to shoot the Mets Dozers. Mets Dozers are kind of annoying, I think. Their hitboxes are funky. A little bit of trouble there with those garbage blocks, but through here pretty quick. See, 16 before sub 60-minute first door here. Let's see what time we get on Spark Kill. 16-12 Spark Kill. That is pretty fast, everybody. That's very, very fast. prisi is, I believe, he has the current number 3 time in the world. According to Mega Man leaderboards. I can double check that right here. His PB is a 33.43. For comparison, Ppot is 35.00. Ppot only somewhat. He'd played this game for previously, but I don't think he'd spent a ton of time on this until this tournament came around. Yes, prior to 2022, the last submitted PB he had was in 2017. So it's as this tournament has done for quite a few different runners, they've brought them back to a game that they hadn't played for some time. Thanks, Chelney, for filling in. Yes, that the world record holder is Fast at CC in Mega Man 3 with a 33.33. No trouble with these tadpoles as Ppot finishes up Snake Man, which I believe is his last Robot Master. Alright, so now we see our first Dock Robot. This is Flashman. One of the differences between Rockman and Mega Man 3 is Rockman 3, he only shoots one bullet, and that sequence is a little faster. And prisi with a very nice fight there, damageless fight, in fact. The Dock Robot stages you can take in any order. prisi elects to start with Dock Gemini, and Ppot elects to begin with Dock Needle. Trying to kill some of these bugs here for lag reduction. And prisi will be coming upon his second Dock Robot as Ppot comes upon his first. This is Airman. And Bubble Man. The Airman just really kind of tough fight. What he's weak to often is blocked by the tornadoes that he shoots out. And prisi finishes Bowlman and makes his way out. And I believe we'll go next to Shadow Man. See what his setup is here for this will be another attempted oh, he doesn't get it. So oh, he's trying to back up. Oh, no, I'm not sure. I can't tell if he did or not. The setup that prisi attempted there would cause a Mega Man to die on the same frame that he's exiting the screen, which confuses the game effectively, and it cuts the music after it plays a death sound. And we do that because it saves time. This is a pretty laggy stage. You can see prisi taking, doing a few things here to kill a few of these hologram creator things, the hologram weapons. Try to minimize the amount of lag that he's dealing with here, as under normal circumstances there would be no music. And here again we have two Doc robots. This is Doc Wood, weak to the needle. Very controlled fight here from prisi, nice and clean. And Ppotdot taking care of Doc Crash. All of these are Mega Man 2 robots that Robot Masters. Largely the same, just with, you know, far more uniform body construction this time around. prisi making his way here towards Doc Heat. So, what you're hoping to do with Doc Heat is to catch him on the first frame of his transformation from Flame to Doc Robot. You can hit him, and then you can hit him again immediately thereafter. Otherwise, every time you hit him, he has to do his action. He'll flame up and then flame across the room. So it saves up between 30 and 90 frames. So a half or a second and a half of time to do that. Here, Ppotdot is working on Doc Metal. Had a few misses there at the end, and Metal Man ran away from him. That happens. It was very, very close to being a great kill, and then just the way that the magnets track Doc Metal it can be tough to hit him when he's actually vulnerable because of iframes and things like that. That was excellent fight by prisi there until the very, very end, but still very, very clean. Only a small mistake there. Ppotdot opting to fight Doc quick with the Gemini laser and takes him out. It looked very close on for a music despawn in Sparkman. It's another screen where you can attempt it. You see Ppotdot making his way through the opening of Doc Gemini's stage here. A lot of a little bit of just a slightly mistimed and right out. That's tough. At least no magnets were lost on that attempt. And prisi is making his way here for his own battle with Doc Clash. So ideally, you basically kill Doc Clash, 4 shots, and every time you shoot, Doc Clash will jump, so you can sort of bait him into jumping into shots. Looks like Prisi here is on his last Doc robot. This is Doc Spark. You can do these Doc robot stages in any order you want when you play. It's really a question of which stage do you think is most likely to cost you your run, or which stage do you have the most... Which one are you most concerned is going to cause you trouble, or things like that. Alright, as... looks like Prisi is making his way to his fight with Doc Metal, as Ppot is taking some damage boosts, sliding along some spikes. A bit of a tough pattern there for Prisi, but made it work alright. Picks up the health. Doesn't look like he actually went for music despawn there. Pausing there for a second to despawn these lasers. And Ppot's gonna work here on finishing up Doc Gemini as he takes care of Doc Bubble. Alright. Quick main jumps, another, here we see Prisi also opting to fight, oh no, the Nadua laser, but he gets a good rebound. It doesn't suffer too large of a time loss with a missed laser. And here we're Prisi is at the break split. Manages to get a quick teleport. Shoutouts to IBN. And Ppot has got to Doc Shadow, and he is making his way. Seems to have taken a bit of damage here, as he's making his way into the Woodman fight. So we'll see how he handles that. I'm just gonna opt to take the E-Tank. That's a pretty safe way to handle it. Alright, and so that's the end of Woodman, as Prisi starts his Wily 1 journey. You see the second Parachute section also being utilizing magnets. Not to... it's also significantly... would be significantly tougher with top, but you don't need to do it with top. By then, everybody has magnet. Avoid some Yoku blocks with the judicious use of Rush Jet. And now we come to the Kamigoro Maker, the turtle machine. And the turtles will spawn left, right, left, right. And if the turtle machine goes to the left, it's a slower pattern. If it goes to the right, it's a faster pattern. Seemed pretty average pattern. I don't think it was too many short rights. Ppot has made his way to Wily Castle as Prisi's approaching the end of Wily 2. This stage has no Oh wow, this is rush coil strats here. It's a little bit faster than rush jet usage. Ppot takes a death on the spikes there. That's a tough. But not too terrible. Make his way back to back there quickly. As Prisi's getting set up for the easy devil kill. Sets up with some intentional deboosts. And mashes 10 shots into the yellow devil. Make short work of him. Easy. Very nice quick up through that room through the second bullet. Shooting some of these grenades. Looked like he tried to despawn one of those hologram machines. As Ppot also gets to the Kamigoro Maker. A few misses with the Shadow Blade. Another strat here is to use the top spin. The Shadow Blade's a little faster if done optimally, but it's a little more difficult too because you have to hit a little closer. Prisi taking advantage of a feature of this game where you cannot pause Mega Man 3 if there are any shots on screen, with the exception of rush coil or rush jet shots, in which case you can pause. And if you change to a different weapon, the bullets then have the properties of whichever weapon you've switched to, which means that you can turn regular yellow lemons into top spin. And we use that to defeat the clone bosses at the end there of Wily 3. Still very, very fast pace for Prisi. As Prisi begins his refights, Ppot is getting ready here to fight his encounter with the Yellow Devil. As Prisi gets set to face off against Shadow Man again. Very nice mashing by Ppotdot. Easy devil. Looks like I looked away. I take it that Prisi had the top. So in this game, if you contact Shadow Man while holding B while using top, and he is in iframes, it will drain all of the top energy. It's one of the worst. It's really frustrating. Oh, just missed, but catches it on the rebound. I will see how Ppot handles his clone fight. 2 shots, switches them to top, and away Mega Man goes. Prisi taking care of Hard Man. Switching to Hard to go fight Top Man. I'm trying to avoid that health and just no luck. Alright, so Ppotdot is going to begin his refights here as Prisi's just getting to the Dr. Wily's pin bot here. And mash some search snakes and some lag snakes and mash away into Dr. Wily's little pod there, and away he goes. And we have a bobblehead Dr. Wily. And so here we come to Gamma, the peacekeeping robot. A few shots of Shadowblade. Oh no! Oh no! Prisi one shot away from finishing off Dr. Wily in Gamma. That is brutal. Two. And see. There we go. And with an official race time of 34:57, Prisi's won the first of two matches. And we can drop in on Ppot as he's finishing up his refights. Seem to have gone relatively well for him. And he'll make his way towards Wily's pin bot. Takes damage, should be okay. Oh no. Mistimed a few things. Still with one E-tank, luckily. Was picked up. Ooh. A little scary. Definitely a little scary. All right. All right, well, let's see how Ppot handles Gamma here. Nice fight with the Shadowblades. A little trouble switching over to... Whoa! Almost the same fate that befell Prisi. Almost befell Ppotdot there, but he switches to top. And he completes his first run of Mega Man 3 here in official time of 37:01. All right, everybody. I'm going to go check in on our racers and set up a new race room and get everything sorted there. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll have our second race ready to go. All right, everyone. Our racers are getting ready. They're getting set for round 2 here. Going to take advantage of the minute or two we're going to have here. Didn't get a chance to give anybody the tail of the tape, so to speak, here, so I want to do that while we have a chance. Prisi is a top first Mega Man 3 runner. Current PB of 33.43. Ppotdot is a magnet first runner and a current reported PB of 35 flat. Ppotdot's a former Mega Man 6 world record holder, currently 2, I believe. Has a handful of other games, high-level times in. Prisi is also a decorated Mega Man 3 runner with top times in multiple Mega Man categories, multiple multi-game categories as well. And so these are it's a pretty cool matchup. And looking forward to our second race here. I think I see our guys getting ready here again. So I'm gonna drop off again for one quick second, and when I'm back, hopefully we'll be getting ready for the start of the second race here. All right. All right, everybody. Our runners are back, they're set, they're reset, and they're ready to go. So we'll be getting started here in a few seconds. And as I said, I'm excited. Prisi takes the first run, and honestly, pretty interesting finish for both of our runners. I think there. You know, I would say that those last few fights for both of our runners, I probably would like those back. A little bit of trouble for Prisi finishing up Gamma, and a little bit of trouble there for Ppotdot with the pin machine and Gamma. So you know, there's. Seems and Prisi started his run on PB pace for sure. So we'll see how these runners come out and run too. Again, Ppotdot starting with magnet and Prisi with top. Really, again, it more a matter of preference than anything else. Some advantages and disadvantages to each side depending upon what you view as your, you know, depending upon what your strengths or weaknesses as a runner are. And Ppot mashing his way pretty cleanly here through. As soon as I say that, he makes contact with one of these eyeballs through Magnet Man stage here. Jumps on the Yoku block from the far right side. It's hadn't seen that before. The top man route is slightly faster. It's only in the realm of you know, dozen seconds or so. Oh no. Oh no! Ppotdot looks like he might have caught a diagonal there, trying to jump and shoot. Looks like he kind of just slid into Magnet Man there. It's an unfortunate death to take. Managed to get the kill on the second try. Pretty clean on that second attempt. Unfortunately, one of the big negatives of a Magnet first route is the randomness of Magnet Man himself. Getting the fastest patterns and hitting it is a little harder than the pattern for Top Man, which is completely repeatable and you can manipulate entirely. Or not really manipulate, it just is what it is, and you can manage it each time. As prisi makes his way into the hologram room. Trying to spend as much time sliding as possible. Sliding in this game is about 1.5 times as fast as walking. So as much time as you can spend walking, or as much time as you can spend sliding, that's what you shoot for sure. Parachute section handled very nicely by prisi. That was a little tough. Some of the spawns looked a little scary. Ppotdot with a cheeky little jump there, save a little bit of time. Switches the menu here to regular Buster to make fighting these Mets-Dozers possible, which is to say the Mets-Dozers are just the worst. Their hitboxes are weird. I really, they drive me crazy. Alright, Ppotdot here with Breakman fight. Nice kill. And away he goes. Taking advantage of the menu feature where a few frames pass as it comes up and leaves the screen, so you can manipulate enemy movement, and doing so with that stomper there basically means that if you pause on that screen and come back out, you sort of can just slide right underneath him. It effectively buffers you so that it can't hit you. prisi also taking advantage of that menu feature to ensure that he gets hit by a tadpole to force one of the few zips in the game, where Mega Man is technically in the ceiling and the game ejects him from the roof of the room he's in to the right. Get to see another section of single block slides here for prisi, while Ppotdot has come to Top Man 3 stages in, dealing with the Mets-Dozers on this stage. This is one of the advantages, again, of the Magnet first route. When you come to this screen, you have Magnet available to you, and it makes these fighting these Bobcats a little faster. Instead of having to mash them for 10, you just have to mash them for 5, which is a little easier for sure. Ppotdot is a very aggressive top sequence there, where he uses the menus, the feature of the menu where a few frames will pass to jump early and have the top actually come down to pick him up there. It's a very aggressive strat. Makes quick work of Top Man. Collects top spin. As Prizzy's making his way through Needleman here. Nice clean movement through there, not really taking much in the way of any kind of stoppages or slowdown. And Ppotdot is on to Shadow Man stage. Another Mets dozer deciding to have their magic hitbox not accept any shots at this time. Very nice mashing by Ppotdot there against Breakman. Working through this hologram room. Sliding as much as possible. Trying to be as fast as he can. Switches to Magnet here, and makes hitting some of those little frog enemies a little easier than trying to do so with the regular Buster. A little short on that first hop there, but makes his way into Shadow Man. Oh no! Interesting fight there. Ppotdot had the issue where Took was spinning while in Shadow Man's hitbox and elected to switch to hard. Yeah, pretty solid recovery too. Fast thinking when he ran out of top. Didn't scare him at all, just kept on going. Prizzy's about halfway through Snake Man here. See if he tries to go for one of these snake zips. So if you set this up right, you can basically force the game to kick you out of that wall, as it just did, and Prizzy gets to slide through there. It is faster than the Rush Jet strat. Oh no! Luckily, that is not terribly punishing death. You really are only on the same screen, so it's not too bad there. Ppotdot managed to get the music despawn here, which is pretty basic strat here. You slide into the room that Proto Man shows up in, and instead of the game freezing you in place as it does if you walk, if you slide, you have some frames where you can jump and make it through the pit. The bulb that's there is not actually there. So you can just jump right through it, and it'll play the Proto Man music and the Proto Whistle. And oh! Ppotdot takes a tumble in the Gemini Man stage, so we will hear some more Gemini Man music. And he's gonna make the call. 1-800 Armorine. Gonna collect Rush Marine here. Collect some E-Tanks. Gonna try to manipulate these very scary, very scary by Ppotdot there for sure. Whew. But makes it through safely, and now he'll have a rendezvous with Gemini Man. Very scary, but made it made the call. If you're in trouble, and if you can find him, maybe you can hire Rush Marine and he can help you. It comes through in a pinch. Short work of Gemini Man there for Ppotdot, and Prisi working his way here through the Yoku section of Magnet Man. Switches to Shadow Blade to make his approach here to Magnet Man. See what kind of pattern Prisi gets here. Just makes quick work of Magnet Man as we can jump back in with Ppotdot and see he switched to Magnet Missiles here for this screen here with Needle. It's makes some of these Mets that are a little difficult to get, that are a little more difficult to hit if you're using regular Buster there. Magnet Missile makes it a little bit easier to hit some of those. Taking advantage of Magnet Missile tracking. Just mashes through the hammer. And switches back to Gemini here to approach Needleman. Pretty quick fight. Pick up the Needle Cannon for Ppotdot. I think we have an issue with Ppotdot's video here for a second, so I'm going to switch our audio back to Prisi here and see if we can't figure out issue we have with Ppotdot. Looks like there's just some lag there. Prisi is taking care of Hardman here. Yeah, it seems that we're having a little bit of trouble with Ppotdot's stream at present, so hopefully that'll be back shortly. In the meantime, Prisi's making his way here to Sparkman. As is Ppotdot, but Ppotdot has, I believe, one stage after this left. Snake Man, I believe, is his final of the 8 Robot Masters, where Prisi finishes his 8 Robot Masters with Sparkman. Using Magnet Missiles to track up and shoot that Hammer Joe. It's in close on that Metzdozer with the Magnet Missiles. Prisi making it through this final screw and elevator section, which is, again, very scary unless you know the trick to just not slide on the elevators and you'll be A-okay. Mashes Sparkman down there. All right, so Prisi has finished his 8 robos, and he is now going to begin his Dock Robot stages. Looks like he'll start with Gemini Man here. Unfortunately, Pot's stream is not presently cooperating, so we're catching bits and pieces of his stream presently. All right. Prisi's continuing this Dock Gemini stage, working his way through these tadpole these tadpoles. Work your way through here. Nice screen there, eliminating a lot of lag with a lot of those robot kills. I very much like Prisi's fight there, where he jumps over top of Dock Flash. That makes that a damageless fight. It's really cool looking fight to me. Nice sequence there, sliding on some spikes. Making short work of some of these bugs for lag reduction purposes. And sliding here into a fight with Dock Bubble. Very nice fight. One bubble pattern. I think both were one bubble. And that one bubble pattern's a little tough to hit. You have to be pretty quick on your slides to hit Dock Bubble when he uses a one bubble pattern. He can shoot 1, 2, or 3 bubbles. Fewer the better, but the easier it is to hit. And it's the second time Prisi hasn't gotten the music despawn. That's pretty surprising. The typical setup is something in the neighborhood of, I'm gonna say like 87% reliable or something like that. There are some sub-pixel considerations, but largely, so to miss it twice in 2 consecutive runs it's pretty unfortunate luck for Prisi there. We might think we might be just about ready for. I think Ppot stream might be coming back here, so hopefully that'll come back in a second here. Intentional deboost there. If you use magnet as soon as you walk out of the room against Stockwood, you don't have quite enough ammunition to kill every enemy, so you might have to take a deboost if you don't get a drop or 2. All right, it looks like Ppot is back. Hooray, everybody! And it looks like he's starting in here, or at least we're joining him in Dock Spark, as Prisi takes care of Dock Heat. Alright, so let's see. This is Doc Metal. We'll see how Ppot handles this fight. Not too bad. A little bit of trouble. Took a few damage that probably didn't want to. Let's see if Ppot hit. Nope. Looked like he might have attempted the music despawn, but it doesn't look like it took. So we'll rejoin his audio for now. Takes this intentional deboost on those lasers. And then we'll slide through this section here with some of these garbage piles. His way to fight Doc quick. Opts to switch back to Snake. So Snake and Gemini are both roughly equally effective against it's just a matter of Gemini can be very laggy if you miss, so that could be a dangerous decision to opt for the Gemini laser against Doc Quick there. Ppot elects to switch over to the Search Snake, as he'll make his way into Doc Gemini's stage. And Prizzy's nearing the end here of Doc Needle. It just has to take care of this porcupine with 6 shots of Search Snake. Ppot having a little bit of trouble with these tadpoles. What you try to do is you try to spawn them in places where Mega Man is not, so that you can shoot. Only 3 tadpoles can ever be on screen at once, so you try to use that to your advantage by spawning 3 in places where you don't need to go, and then just shooting the eggs out of the way of where you do need to go. Finishes off Doc Flash. Immediately switches to Rush Jet. Use that to get over here. Luckily, Rush Jet works underwater briefly, so we can hop onto that. Take a D-boost here so that we can slide on some spikes. Saves a little bit of time. Again, be killing some of these bugs for lag reduction purposes. Getting stuck on ladders. Again, ladders in this game I think are the worst enemy. It's pretty difficult. Looks like Ppot may have tried for the music despawn, so let's check in on his audio real quick. No luck. Looked like it definitely looked like he tried at least once for it. And Ppot has finished his 3rd Doc Robot and is approaching Doc Shadow, which will be his final. And I believe this is Prizzy's final Doc Robot, Doc Quick. He's also opting to switch to Snake here. Makes short work of a Doc Quick. And out the door he goes. And here he'll fight against Breakman. Mash, and gone. Quick teleport. As Ppot is on his way through the beginning of Doc Shadow. Yeah, let's jump in there real fast and see if he did get the music despawn, so that's a little bit of a time save versus Prizzy there. This way can catch the end of Ppot's Doc Robots here. Mashes into Doc Wood. Prisi starts his assault on Wily 1. Beginnings of the Wily Fortress. Very nice. Made got some drops there, made it a little easier to move through that. Oh, gets the this little glitch where you turn yourself into a needle briefly when you jump off that platform using top. Have to be pretty clean movement for that. Good sub-pixel, gets underneath the thrown fire there. That was a very nice fight, I think, by Ppotdot against Doc Heat. And just as Prisi approaches the Kamegoro Maker, the Turtle Machine, again, with Shadow Blade. Not being very friendly to Prisi presently. Oh, ends with 2 somewhat decent spawns. All right, let's rejoin Prisi just as we've gotten our. Wanted to see what if Prisi had managed to get the music despawn. Honestly, both runs Prisi was not blessed with the shadow music despawn. It's unfortunate. Looks like maybe having some connectivity issues again, as Prisi is making his way into the Yellow Devil Mark II. Now, luckily, you can stand inside the body until it is fully spawned, so we take advantage of that. To set up enough, small enough windows of Mega Man's iframes to be able to mash down the Yellow Devil. Prisi, very nice movement there, not getting tagged. It is possible to get between the first and second shot of the bullet sprinkler up there, but it's pretty tight, and that's both runs where Prisi has managed that. Intentional deboost there. It's a little faster. Zip possible by getting kind of caught in the there on that first moving screen there. It's pretty impressive. That's a neat strat there. Prisi make no mistakes this time, taking out the Mega Clones with a rush coil bullet that is powered by top spin. Yeah, that's some frozen frames there on Ppotdot's side that were pretty scary, I have to say. And Prisi's beginning his fights, his refights here. Very nice fight against Snake Man. Ooh, very, very close to running out of top spin energy against Shadow Man again the second time here, but finishes with 1 top spin energy left. Just 1. That high jump from Shadow there is can be very, very difficult to handle. Nice hard man refight. Quite a quick fight for Gemini Man. Oh no, Needle again. An unfortunate miss. Relatively clean refights here for Prisi, as he's reaching the end here against Sparkman. Oh, excellent. Manages to not collect the health, even though Sparkman was standing directly on the teleporter. Very nice. Alright, here we come to Prisi facing the Pinbot. Here we see Bobblehead Wily once again, as Prisi will come to the final boss here again, Gamma, the peacekeeping robot. And with that, Prisi has won the second race here with a time of, with an official racetime.gg of 34:26. And still trying to see what the status here is on Ppot. Looks like he's in the refight stage, Wily 4. A little difficult to tell precisely where. Looks like at least in Snake Man stage. And approaching Shadow Man's. It's kind of interesting watching just snippets here and there. How it looks. GG to Prisi. Gonna see. I'm hoping that Ppot's stream comes back a little bit here, but looks like he's out of Hardman's. All right, Gemini fight. Okay, might we're gonna get snippets here and there, it seems, of Ppot's audio here as we head towards the end. See how that's going. Let's go back to Prisi's audio, since we're trying to guess where Ppot is really here. Alright, Ppot. Looks like he's finished his run through and he is in the refights. or finished out of the refights. And we're jumping into the pin bot, which looks like made short work of. All right. See, it looks like Ppot's approaching the very end here. Gamma in the final screens. And looks like didn't quite get all the snakes in on that first shot, but took them out on the second go. And with an official race time of 37:51, it looks like Ppot's finished second race here. I'm going to see if our runners would like to do an interview here. I'm gonna reach out to them, see if they'll join. I think they'll be coming in a moment here. Yeah, there's definitely some exciting going on in some of these races. It's like Ppot joins me here. I see Prizzy's in the setup, so he'll be here shortly. GG Ppot, how's it going?
GG. I'm doing fine. Apparently my internet or my stream is not. I don't understand what's happening there. I'm still like I'm sorry.
No worries. Welcome Prizzy, GG.
GG. Hello.
Hello. GG.
Hello.
So, congrats, Prizzy, on the win there. Well done. I saw you were on PB Pace, definitely on the first run there for quite a while. It was a very spicy run you had going.
Yeah, that was really good. I did not expect to have such a crazy pace into docks. It was like a 16-11 kill, which is really good. Like for a race, phenomenal.
Yeah, the very, very, very fast out. And then I think both runs you didn't get the music despawn in Dark Shadow. Is that right?
So I'm really angry.
That's so uncommon. How did you not get it both times?
Yeah,
I might mess up my setup in the first one, although I really don't think that I think I had the setup right, but maybe the second one though, I was very like, it was like in my head. I was like, I knew, okay, I really want to get this music despawn because last time I didn't get it and the stage went poorly. Like I lost 10 seconds. So I really made sure that my inputs were correct, and they were correct this time, and I still didn't get it. It's so frustrating, man. But yeah, there's like I think Tonic researched. I think you have like a 25% or like 15%, something like that.
yeah, it's
Isn't it 86% that you get it? Like
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's to not get it back-to-back runs is I was pretty surprised. That's the odds are definitely low for that.
Yeah. I think I've not gotten it a single time with the standard setup like ever, and so it's like it's so uncommon that it feels like you should like 2 back-to-back runs is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I agree as well. Like I never miss it. It's so rare. It feels to me like it's 5% or something, honestly. But yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
It caught up to me. The all the good luck.
So, Papat, besides a little trouble with the internet, that happens. No worries. What most sticks in your mind from your 2 runs?
3 inputs in the second run that were slides when they definitely should not have been slides. The second one didn't kill me. It was just like, why was that a slide? But this one against Magnet Man miraculously was a slide to the right instead of jump and shot. It's like, how did that become a slide? And then the very last jump before the last slide that I do in Gemini single blocks, it's like, what? I swear I was holding upright. I don't know how that was a slide. Like, that was the most bizarre feeling slide ever.
Sometimes it feels like this game just has it out for you. I know I feel like I catch slides regularly that I feel like should not have been slides at all. It's always a killer because it feels like everything, especially in like the magnet fight there, any little mistake, you're just immediately eating a ton of damage or just falling to your death even,
Yeah.
Just so punishing everywhere.
Yeah, my second run I did get a gold in Doc Shadow.
Nice.
Got Fire Slide and got a double hit on Doc Heat, so
Yeah, that did look like a very
nice.
very fast stage. That looked very very quick from the perspective here. So that's
was that
cool.
one of the stages that actually had visual again? Because I know it came back for a little bit and then it disappeared again for like the frames. They were gone.
I remember seeing the fight and seeing you get under the first firewall and getting the double hit, and I was like, oh, that was a really nice fight. And so I know that part was definitely visible. I can't speak to the rest of the stage, but I know that the fight for certain. So let's see here now. That is, I think, the end of your tournament life here, right, Ppot? That's
yes, it
that's-
is.
that is. No,
This
go
is
ahead.
not as
Sorry.
far as like
I'm
I
so
could have
sorry.
hoped to go. No, it's totally fine.
I feel so bad.
Don't
I'm so sorry.
why? The only reason that you should feel bad is because you didn't get the 3 against me. Like, that's the only reason that you should feel bad.
That first one had to be it. It had to be it. I was like thinking about last, the other race where Fast almost got the 33, and then here I am getting a 16-11, being like after Dark Gemini. I was like, okay, I gotta get that. I gotta make Fast kind of angry, getting that first 33, and then I choke, but. It happens. That's why I lost to Madhu. Just for the record, I wanted to get more matches so that I have more potential 33 races.
Well, why didn't you throw this one then?
You know what? That's a good question. It's a good question. I'm
Yeah,
just.
that's fair.
I'm gonna be XQC3 here. I'm tired.
Yeah, so Prizzy, you'll move on. We don't know who you'll face yet. I think it will be. Let's see. You'll either face Colonel Fatso or Becco. So that'll be an exciting match. I think I'll look forward to that. Regardless of who that matchup is, that'll be a fire matchup for sure.
Yeah, sure. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of matches, like especially like matches I'm not playing, because it's so like I have more fun like watching, like even more fun just watching, not playing or commentating. I just want to enjoy the race. And there's another one tomorrow, right? Casio versus Mello. Like that's a good one as well.
Yes. Let me double check the time on that so I can tell everybody here. Sorry, I probably should have had that up ahead of time, but I'm a little disorganized here all by myself on the announcer's desk. So let's see here. Yes, the Mellow Flows versus Casio Third, and that is tomorrow at 6 p.m. We don't know what channel yet, but that is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's the current only match on the schedule, but we also have Colonel Fatso versus Becco, which is I don't believe scheduled yet, and then we start to get into the some semifinals and where we're down to very few runners left. Actually, I think there's only like 6 or 8 total, so it's we're getting down to some really high level play. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm fairly ecstatic that I got TBH. That's more than I was expecting. So.
Yeah, no, I'd say you made a heck of a run at it. I was saying I was looking at your Mega Man leaderboard page earlier, Pot, and I saw that you basically hadn't submitted a new PB for Mega Man 3 since 2017. So it had been a while since you'd touched it, at least grinded it or really focused on it. And so it's cool that you came back and you've cut off a fair bit of time off that old PB.
Yeah, I think my last PB I got at the last Mega Man 3 tournament that happened. I remember getting knocked out and being like, okay, I did some practice of the early game. I'm going to just practice the early game and then just push through to whatever it gives me. Basically, just bash my head into the brick wall that is Mega Man 3 and see what happens. And yeah, I think I've played it like a couple times since, but not like actually doing any major practice like this. So this was a great opportunity for me to like actually sit down, learn a bunch of strats, and be able to cut my time down. And I'm really happy with where I ended up overall. Like I could save a little bit more time, but for like the level of play that I'm at, my PB feels like it's at an appropriate spot.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I mean, you reached top 8. You reached top 8 with a 10th seed, so that's good.
Yeah,
absolutely. So you think you're
crush?
You think you're done with Mega Man 3 for now, Ppot?
Probably. There's a chance I play for one more day just to see what happens. See if I can push through to 34. But I need to get back on 5. It's been calling my name for a year, and
Baby.
I have unfinished business with a PB I'm angry at. I rewatched it last night, and it reminded me of how angry I am. So, getting remotivated to crush that one.
Yeah, 2023 is gonna be the year of 5 beatless. So I will play 5 as well in the later half of this year because I'm still not done with 3, but I'll join you on the grind. I know Pass is also joining and some others, so gonna be fun, I think.
Well, yeah, you guys can play beatless on your own.
Wait, what? No, come on, man. You gotta join the fun, no?
Hopefully by the time you guys are grinding beatless back on 6, but that'll we'll see.
Right, you have unfinished business in that one as well.
I have unfinished business with 2 games. Just 5 is the one that makes me angry.
Right.
All right, and yeah. So with I guess with that I guess I'll ask Prisi, is there anything you want to finish up with? You've got like I said, we're not sure who you're going to face next yet, but definitely looking forward to it. So
yeah, I'm really happy with my play. I was very disappointed in myself, like in terms of like my play in the tournament. So far, I've not been playing the way I should play, the way I feel like I feel like I can play. So being able to play well this time, I feel like I say this word a lot right now, but I'm really happy. Like that Death and Snake, of course, can happen. I tried to play it safe. I should never play it safe ever again in that room. Aside from that and the whatever happened in my first race at the end, let's just not comment that. And Shadow Refight, Shadow has been really, really very mean to me tonight. I have to I have to talk to that guy later.
Yeah,
But yeah.
your refight there was another one where I think you came out of that with a single top
Single
angle, right?
tick, yeah.
Yeah. Just that was
Unbelievable.
both times. Yeah, very. I mean, it can be tough patterns to deal with at times too. But I mean, that's such a difficult sequence, and it just messes everything up if it goes wrong too. So
Yes.
it's such an annoying thing to happen.
For sure. So like I'm really happy with the play right now. If I keep playing like this, I might have a chance against Fatso and Fast and Beko and the other top runners. It's really important that I, tune up. And if I play against Fast, for example, I gotta get like low 34s, or like even like a high 33. Just imagine like having two 33s and you just imagine losing with a 33. That's crazy. But I feel like I have to get to that point if I want to beat somebody like Fast right now, because he's like super consistent. Like I watched his races, it's crazy. So really happy. Gotta be a little bit more consistent. And then I think I think I can maybe compete with the others. But yeah, thanks for commentating, Matt Mega.
Yeah, thank you
Thank you.
very much, Matt
Thanks
Mega,
so
for commentating.
Here, real quick,
Swooping
let me
in.
toss into the chat here. I'm gonna put in follow the runners, prisi3 and Ppotdot1. They're in the chat now, so if you haven't already, you should go do that. Ppot, do you have any last words, real quick here before I button it up and sign off?
I was trying to think of something funny, but I can't think of anything. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Ppot. It was a pleasure to watch you in the tournament, and it was good to see you back in Mega Man 3. And I wish you luck in your Mega Man 5, and hopefully you have a PB that doesn't make you quite so angry.
Yeah, we gotta get another 6 tournament going, so you can get your revenge on me by getting a 33. And you can kick my butt. You can kick my butt there.
I second a 6 tournament. I make no belief that I could have revenge on either of you two.
Or you get your revenge in the relay next month, or like 2 months in. I think it's in March.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I think relay qualifiers are starting. Next
February?
month-ish.
Yeah.
Yes, should be
Somewhere.
fairly soon. Gonna be fun.
Yeah, gonna be fun.
I'll have probably a day of prep for Mega Man 7 to do that and see if I have a ladder adventure again. But yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
I absolutely, same here. All right, and with that, I just want to say thank you to everybody who watched. Thank you to our runners, Prisi and Ppotdot. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Great job today. And thanks to everybody at SpeedGaming, all the stuff behind the scenes that goes on, put all this on. Really appreciate it. And we hope you'll join us next time. Like I said, there's a race tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And we hope to see you then with Casio Third versus Milflows. And with that, I'm going to sign off. So thanks, everybody. Enjoy. Good night. And good luck.
GG. Bye.